Hi, I'm Caroline Mackey. I'm Scottish. I'm born in Edinburgh, but I've lived in the Netherlands for 44 years. I have a Medel synchrony implant, cochlear implant, and the Rondo 2, Model 2. I've had it for 9.5 years now. Well, when I was in my late 20s, it was, you need your ears syringed and everybody telling me you're not listening. And when I got checked, I hadn't been in the Netherlands for very long at the time. And I thought I just needed my ears cleaned out. But the doctor said right away, oh, you've got hearing loss and you'll be deaf by the time you're 50. And bye, that was it. So I got hearing aids shortly after that for the first time, and I didn't even wear them properly for maybe till the next hearing aids 5 years later. And then I wore them all the time, and more and more. And every 5 years I would get new hearing aids. And I was always afraid they'd have to be bigger, but technology kept up and they got smaller and still kept up with my hearing, but I was still losing hearing all the time. And after about 30 years, I'd been fishing for a cochlear implant because I'd read about it and I know, oh, I want one of them if I can get it. So I inquired about it and I just wasn't hearing badly enough yet, what they call badly enough. And I persevered and kept going back and they said, no, you're on the edge, you're supposed to improve and we don't think you'll improve that much. But okay, we'll let you in we'll see how it goes in the, what they call in Holland, the traject. And I went through all the tests and okay, you can get a cochlear implant. And I said, yes. And I improved so much, so exponentially more than what hearing aids did for me. I feel like I could have had it years ago, but they have a level where their protocol was for you don't get it until you only hear this much. So I sort of advocated for them to change that protocol. I don't know if they ever have, but I nagged them about it often enough. And I've only gone from good to better to fantastic over the years that I've had it. And it still gets better. Every so often I hear something I haven't heard before. So I love it, still better. Oh, life in general is so much easier when you can hear. It just is. And I feel like I hear normally. With the kids, my own kids, I'm happy that I can actually have decent conversations with them now without saying, oh, what did you say? What did you say? And the grandkids especially, that's great because I can babysit and know that I can hear them. And when I was still hard of hearing, which, well, I'm still hard of hearing, but without my cochlear implant, I didn't hear if they cried. So that's important. Already on the first day, to be honest, it wasn't perfect, but I was hearing so much better, even though it was warped, kind of. And I got into my street and I heard beep, beep. And I thought, what was that? And it was a blackbird. And I hadn't heard a blackbird in years. And I could even pinpoint them in the tree. It wasn't how it should have sounded, but I heard them. And only in the couple of weeks after, I'd be walking in the woods just near our house. And there's all these metallic ticks and irritating noises. And what the heck is that noise? And it was the birds. It was all the little garden birds that I hadn't heard in 100 years. And that was really the best for everything. I think because I do go on a bit about it, that they asked me, would you want to be that? And I went, well, God, it was, yeah, sure. And it's only because when people have got questions and they've nowhere to go, come to me, I'll tell you all about it. That's great. And I also try and convince them that you do have to work for it. You have to practice and practice and don't give up and And once you're switched on, it'll get better and better. Don't expect too much right away. Because a lot of people do still think, oh, I'll be switched on and that'll be me. You do have to work for it. And your brain has to kick in. So it's just, I can't tell people enough. I wish more people asked.